In this video, we're going to go over setting up profit centers. Profit centers are going to be broad, general segments of your business that you want to keep track of profitability separately. To set these up, we're going to go up to Setup and Profit Centers. You want to keep these pretty general. For example, flooring, cabinets, and carpet cleaning. You don't want to set up things like wood, tile, carpet, because what if one customer buys all of those things? So you can only have one profit center per sale. So you want to keep these pretty broad. I just set those up, so now I need to restart QFloor. So I'm just going to close and reopen, log back in. In the profit center setup, you can activate each one by default. You can see they are all active. If I wanted to deactivate those, I could select one and notice how the button changes to deactivate. But right now these are all activated. If I wanted to set one by default for myself, I could set, let's say carpet cleaning. I'm going to set that as the default for myself. And then I could set other defaults up for other employees. To do that, you'd have to be logged in as that employee by either knowing their password or having them nearby so you can help them set that up for themselves. When you start a new sale in QFloors, notice how we have the profit center up here at the top. I can change it if I want to. So if I wanted to change that to something else, I'm going to go ahead and change that. Let's fill this out. One thing you might consider is adding a column over here for profit centers. Just hold down the Shift key and click on Profit Center, words to the left. And now you can see the sale I just created has a profit center cabinet. So this way you could see if somebody forgot to put one or didn't have the correct one. To set up a default profit center for other employees, we go over here to the employee subscreen, choose the employee we want to have set that up. Now every employee may not have access to do this, so temporarily I need to go in and give my employee general setup right here under the setup section. General, check that box, hit OK, and then now I need to log in as this employee. So I'm going to go ahead and log off, log in as Cynthia, and then I'm going to come in here and go to Setup Profit Centers and choose, let's say, flooring as default for this one. Hit OK. Got to restart. Now I'm going to hit New, and flooring is the default for Cynthia. Now you'll want to make sure after you get that set up for your employee, you're going to go back in and take that general access setting away. Back over here, take that access setting away, and you can do that for each employee if you choose to. In the bills and credit screen, you can choose a profit center. So if you notice in this field right here, just on this bill, you can see there's three different pieces of information here: the material number, the location, and the profit center. So you can see right here in this field, I'm going to click there. Main store, that's our main location. Profit center gives me the drop down so you can see my profit centers. You can hit enter through these fields to fill them out, or notice how I can click with the mouse to choose the correct information. When you're selecting profit centers on the bills, you want to keep in mind this is tracking profit, so this is going to show up on your P&L. You can choose a profit center on every line item if you choose to. It's not going to hurt anything, but it's only going to show up on items that'll show on your profit and loss, on accounts that will show on your profit and loss. In here on your profit and loss, you can see there's a drop down here in the top right corner where you can look at your P&L for all profit centers, or you can break it down per profit center if you want to look at it that way. You might have some bills that you're going to enter into the system that are not going to be necessarily by profit center. You could either break those up over several different lines to break them up over the different profit centers, or you could set up another profit center for admin if you choose to. And then you can have those more general expenses under just one profit center that's not one of your business aspects. In your sales screen, you can sort your list by profit center. So down here in the search window, you can search it by all profit centers or break it down to see just these particular profit centers. We go back into the setup for profit centers. You do have a print button here if you need to print your list to see it. There's an option down here at the bottom to skip on bill selection. If you check this box, it'll automatically skip over the profit center box and go straight to the account field over here in the bill screen. And that's how you set up profit centers.